Hey guys, this is Bros Gaming. We're back. Freaking file Carter. Okay, so now I know it's been a little while, so I decided, and the NCAA tournament was a little. Did it go? Carter, you remember who won?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were the one who you were one of the only people who fully watched it out of my house. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing the NCAA Tournament Hunger Games. Yeah, the NCAA Tournament for 2019. This Hunger Games. Stop looking at a Honda commercial, Carter. Anyway. Alright, so let's get on with it. Actually, who do you think is going to win this Hunger Games?
I'm going to guess Vermont.
Okay. I'm going to guess Florida State. Also, by the way, guys, this is to clarify, this is the first half of the bracket. We're going to be doing another part of the bracket. And also, since there's only 32, we had to add some people from the, I guess it was who were in the standings of 11 and 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had to add two others that were not in it. So, yeah, this is going to be very exciting. So, yeah, let's proceed. Alright, F. Dickinson runs away from the cornucopia. Montana grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. A shield, really? A shield? Then Prairie View runs away from the cornucopia. Murray State runs away from the cornucopia. North Dakota State rips a mace out of Florida's hands. Maryland Liberty fight in Virginia Tech and Florida State. Virginia Tech and Florida State survive. Well, Liberty and Maryland are out of this tournament. My guess is that Virginia Tech had to face Maryland, and then Florida State fought Liberty. UCF gathers as much food as they can. Minnesota and Gonzaga run away from the cornucopia. North Kentucky finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Nice. Oh my gosh, St. Louis and Syracuse fight Louisville and Mississippi State. St. Louis and Syracuse survive. Yes! St. Louis! NC Central finds a bag of explosives. Colorado State runs away from the cornucopia. Vermont, Marquette, Bradley start fighting, but Marquette runs away as Vermont kills Bradley. Oh my gosh, jeez. Anyway, LSU and Duke fight for a bag. Duke gives up and retreats. Texas Tech runs away from the cornucopia. Belmont grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Who knew that the Bears would actually get a shield? St. John and VCU ran away from the cornucopia. Same thing with our boys, Missouri Tigers, a.k.a. Missouri Columbia. And then Yale finds a bag of explosives. Temple sets off a bag of explosives. Why did I say bag of explosives? Explosive off, killing Buffalo. Michigan takes a handful of throwing knives. Nevada snatches a pair of sides. Arizona State runs from the cornucopia. That's a lot of people dead already. Alright, let's do this. LSU tries to spear fish with the trident. You know, it's kind of hard. Gonzaga tries to sleep through the entire day. Impossible. Missouri, Florida State. Oh, that's cool. Florida and Florida State working together. Minnesota, raid F. Dickinson's camp while he's hunting. That's a lot of people doing that. Prairie View, Marquette, Temple, and NC Central raid Texas Tech's camp while he was hunting. You know, you got to mess them up. You got to mess everyone up. Yale hunts for other tributes. Well, that's cool. St. Louis sprains her ankle. Wait, are you assuming St. Louis is gender? While running away from North Dakota State. North Kentucky discovers a river. Vermont and Duke fight. Syracuse and Arizona State. Syracuse and Arizona State live. Oh my gosh, Vermont and Duke.
No.
Wait, yeah, the number one seed is now not the number one seed. Murray State thinks about home. Colorado State receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. I wouldn't trust that. Colorado State, I don't trust that that's water you're having. Montana receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. VCU sets off an explosive killing St. John. No, not our Saint. Michigan and UCF. Vermont kills Virginia Tech with a hatchet. Wait, didn't he just have a shield earlier? Where'd he get the hatchet? Nevada travels to higher ground. Don't worry, Anakin, I have the high ground. That's a lot. That's a lot of deaths. Maryland, Liberty, Louisville, Mississippi State, Bradley, Buffalo, Vermont, Duke, St. John, Michigan, UCF, and Virginia Tech. No, I don't want to see everyone's status. We want to proceed. Anyway. Sorry. Okay. Missouri lets Montana into his shelter. Texas Tech cooks food before putting his fire out. VCU and Prairie View tell stories about each other. St. Louis quietly hums. You know, that old St. Louis song. Oh my gosh. Florida State defeats Florida in a fight but spares her life. Wait, are you saying Florida is now her? What's going on? North Dakota State stays awake all night. Murray State tries to treat her infection. There we go. I couldn't say that for a second. Nevada fends Syracuse, F. Dickinson, and North Kentucky away from his fire. Temple and Belmont tell stories about themselves from each other. Yale is woken by nightmares. Arizona State loses sight of where she is. You know, you know what? I shouldn't be accusing everyone. If they are a she, I don't know how to say this right, but if they are who they are, you know what? I shouldn't judge. Anyway, Marquette, Gonzaga, and NC Central sing songs together. Colorado State thinks about winning. Wait, what? Why'd you think that was funny? Anyway, LSU and tends to Minnesota's wounds. You know, I wouldn't trust them. Minnesota, I think you're trusting the wrong people. Arizona State discovers a river, and Montana finds fishes. You know, one discovers the river, one actually found and just is getting food. Colorado receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. I don't believe that either, Colorado State. I'm sorry, but I don't believe it. Belmont begs for Florida to cure her. She refuses, keeping Belmont alive. Cool. Thank you, Florida. Marquette discovers a cave. Syracuse, Murray State, VCU, and Yale hunt for other tributes. St. Louis sprains her ankle running away from North Dakota State. You sprained your ankle again! That's like both of your ankles now. LSU traveled to higher ground. Prairie View searches for firewood. Gonzaga, Minnesota, and Temple hunt for other tributes. NC Central and Missouri hunt for other tributes. Wow, we're all hunting for tributes, aren't we? Speaking of hunting tributes, Florida State, North Kentucky, F. Dickinson, and Nevada hunt for other tributes. Texas Tech tries to spear a fish with trident. No one died. Come on, this is the Hunger Games. We need more death, okay? I'm sorry, but we need more death. More cowbell. Gonzaga tries to treat her infection. Northern Kentucky quietly hums. North Dakota State, Florida, Arizona State, and Colorado tell each other ghost stories. Temple strangle. Oh my gosh. Temple strangles Missouri after engaging in a fistfight. Well, Missouri's dead. Nevada, Murray State, and Marquette cheerfully sing songs to eat together. Yale questions their sanity. You know, I would too. I mean, you're like one of the smartest. You're one of the smartest universities, yet you can't kill people. LSU kills Minnesota while she's sleeping. Well, that's cool. Texas Tech looks at the night sky. F. Dickinson and NC Central running to each other and decide to choose for the night. VCU stays awake all night. Prairie View focuses Florida State to kill. Prairie View forces to kill Florida State. Forces Florida State to kill Syracuse. Montana refuses to kill, so Prairie View kills him instead. Okay, cool. St. Louis and Belmont talk about the truth still alive. Yeah, we gotta kill these other guys. Like now. Yale tries to sleep through the entire day. Murray State practices her archery. At Dickinson spears Gonzaga through the abdomen. Oh my gosh, jeez. Literally stabbing a dog in the heart. That's weird. St. Louis, Prairie. North Dakota State, Northern Kentucky, Nevada hunt for other tributes. Texas Tech stabs Syracuse with the tree branch. Yeah, because that's how oranges want to go out, with a tree branch. Actually, I feel like that's how you would kill an orange. Or anything in general. Minnesota. No, not Minnesota. Montana practices her archery. LSU searches for a water source. NC Central constructs a shack. Arizona State sets off an explosive killing. Belmont, Colorado State, Temple, and Marquette. My gosh, that's a lot of people. Good job on you, Arizona State. Minnesota receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. It's probably them oranges. You gotta get them oranges. VCU camouflages himself in the bushes. I don't know how well that's going to do. And that's a lot of people out. Look. Missouri, Minnesota.
We were both not right. I said Vermont, you said Florida State, but they're all bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. Wow. I randomly was just like, you know what? I'm going to say Florida State.
I'm going to root for St. Louis.
St. Louis stays awake all night. VCU receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. NC Central attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. LSU and Murray State talk about the other troops still alive. North Dakota State convinces Prairie View to snuggle with him. F. Dickinson passes out from exhaustion. Montana, Yale, and Arizona State discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Nevada stabs Texas Tech while his back is turned. Florida passes out from exhaustion, and Kentucky tries to treat her infection. Carter, do you want to continue? Please continue. Continue reading. Yeah, Carter, hold on. I know, Carter. Okay. Come on. Go.
VCU, St. Louis, and NC Central hunt for other tributes. Nevada begs for Yale to kill him. She refuses, keeping Nevada alive.
Carter, did you read quietly?
Maybe.
VCU, St. Louis, and NC Central hunt for other tributes. Nevada begs Yale to kill him. She refuses, keeping Nevada alive. Arizona State hunts for other tributes. And Northern Kentucky scares Prairie View off. Montana explores the arena. At Dickinson collects fruit from a tree. Florida chases the LSU. Cool. Murray State was pricked by thorns while picking berries. North Dakota State dies from infection. What the flip? Alright, let's continue. Let's hurry up. Yale dies from hypothermia. That's what you get for not killing anyone. NC Central goes to sleep. LSU, Northern Kentucky, and Nevada cheerfully sing songs to each other. Prairie View thinks about winning. St. Louis, VCU, Arizona State, Florida, F. Dickinson track down and kill Murray State. Well, that's weird. Montana loses sight of where she is. Well, to be honest, we all did. Oh, wait, the feast. Yay, finally. Alright, VCU kills Prairie View with her own weapon. Montana decides not to go to the feast. LSU stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. NC Central decides not to go to the feast. Atkinson and Nevada work together to drown Florida. That's actually kind of funny because Florida is surrounded by water. And yet, Nevada is kind of. I don't know where F. Dickinson is. I don't know where their university is. But it's funny because Florida gets drowned. Sorry. St. Louis stabs Northern Kentucky with a tree branch. Yeah! Arizona State decides not to go to the feast. Okay. VCU and NC Central split, look for resources. LSU diverts St. Louis' attention, runs away. Gosh dang, we were about to get another kill. Nevada discovers a river. Montana kills Arizona State with her own weapon. Wow, that's a sad way to go. Atkinson makes a wooden spear. Alright, we got all these guys down. We need more. NC Central ambushes Montana and kills her. Wow, that... I feel like... Who did she kill? Like, Arizona State? I think it was Arizona State. And, it was literally the last round. Anyway, that's cool. NC Central was like, no, I'll avenge you, Arizona State. Dickinson and VCU run to each other inside the truce for the night. St. Louis defeats LSU in a fight but spares alive. No, we need to kill him! Nevada thinks about home. Alright, St. Louis begs for... He refuses, keeping St. Louis alive. No, what the flip's going on?
I don't know.
Nevada discovers a cave. NC Central sprains her ankle while running away from F. Dickinson. VCU collects fruit from a tree. Come on, St. Louis, let's go. Alright, VCU and St. Louis fight. Yeah!
Yes!
Yeah, hold on. Fights at NC Central, Nevada. VCU and St. Louis are alive. LSU sings himself to sleep. F. Dickinson tries to treat his infection. Let's keep doing this. St. Louis searches for a water source. F. Dickinson sees smoke in the distance. Decides not to investigate. LSU stabs VC with a tree branch. That's my friend. St. Louis is my friend. Come on. F. receives a hatchet. Okay, F. Dickinson and LSU receive a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. St. Louis cries herself to sleep. It's a her. No, St. Louis dies of hunger. No.
No, we're so far.
LSU severely slices F. Dickinson with a sword. You know what? Congratulations, LSU.
LSU should have died because St. Louis should have got that.
Yeah, also I forgot to mention, the top, I think, okay, yeah, the winners get to go on to the next round, but also the top 12 people in this Hunger Games get to be in the next Hunger Games. So St. Louis is going to be in the next Hunger Games, which is awesome. All right, so let's see who we got. So who? Oh wait, Carter, I need to write this down. Hold on. Carter, do you want to talk to the people, see, or tell everyone who the top 12 are? Tell people who the top 12 are. And say it loudly, please.
LSU, F. Dickinson, St. Louis, VCU, Nevada, NC Central, Montana, Arizona, and Kentucky, Florida, Prairie View, Murray State.
All right, I'm back. I need to write it down. All right, but yeah, that was a very interesting Hunger Games. Not gonna lie, it's one of the strangest Hunger Games ever, but it's definitely one of the coolest Hunger Games I've ever done for this. But even though we've only done 2 Hunger Games, I don't know.
3, I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Tell you guys, we can't do this on Carter's tablet because, it's broken. And we can't get the video that we had for YouTube Duos out again. But we will try on a different date to do that. But, yeah. We got a lot. Okay, so Carter, who do you think would win? Okay, who do you think would win the Hunger Games? And then who is your favorite person after that? Who did you want to win? And then who did you root for in the end?
I rooted for St. Louis at the end.
All right. Well, to be honest, I thought Florida State would have had it. But then I was just like, you know what? I'm going to root for my home people, which is Missouri and St. Louis. We sucked, though. A lot of us sucked. But, yeah, who knew that a lot of these guys would be in the Hunger Games? Seriously, I never thought that F. Dickinson would have been in the top 10. Or not top 10, top 12. Even Northern Kentucky, I'm surprised. A lot of the number 1 seeds got axed off pretty quickly. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Duke.
Yeah, Duke got axed off pretty quickly. Gonzaga was axed off. Not even top 12. I'm actually surprised. Actually, okay, again, I keep saying that, but I'm sorry. Prairie View. How? Good job. Whoever is a Prairie View fan, you guys' team got in the Hunger Games, okay? That is an accomplishment. I think if you win here, you win at life. Basically, if your team wins here, you win at life. But yeah, let's proceed. Sorry, I had to talk while I was writing down. But yeah, here's the summary. That's a big summary. And then here are the top district placements, which is in District 4, 6, 3, 1.
You have 7 kills.
9, 10, 8, 11, 7, 12, 5, and 2. Top kills, VCU in Arizona State with 7. 6 for St. Louis. That's a lot for St. Louis, my gosh.
Yeah.
Syracuse 4. 3 we have LSU, F. Dickinson, and and then Temple, Florida State, Nevada, and Virginia Tech with 2. Texas Tech, Vermont, Florida, Belmont, Prairie View, and Montana, and NC Central have 1. So yeah, top 12. Murray State, LSU to Murray State. That's all who's going to be going into the Hunger Games. We're going to be creating another one pretty soon. I hope. And it will definitely be a little bit later, and we'll try to make it as soon as possible. But yeah, that was round 1 of the NCAA Hunger Games. So I don't know how much time we have. Okay, we got a lot of time on our hands. So up next, for the other round, let's see. Okay, so for the next round, We have Virginia, G-Web, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Oregon, Kansas State, UC, Irvine, Villanova, St. Mary's, Purdue, Old Dominion, Cincinnati, Iowa, Tennessee, Colgate. Surprised that a toothpaste company has their own college. North Carolina, Iona, I think that's how you say it. Utah State, Washington, Auburn, New Mexico State, Kansas, Northeastern, Iowa State, Ohio State, Houston, Georgia State, Wofford,